Guys, I'm very excited because we're here with the stunning Monika Linkytė. How are you doing?
Hi, hello everyone. I'm great, yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Loving Liverpool, I have to say. I'm loving the Eurovision vibe. I'm sure you've not been stuck in the arena the whole time.
No, of course not. They're not, they're letting us to go and have some free time as well, so that's great. Yeah, we can enjoy Liverpool and then, of course, have our Eurovision journey in the right time and in the right direction.
So, how have you been enjoying your free time while you've been here?
Dinner time with team members or with other contestants, really great, really great. Like, this is how I prefer to spend my evenings, yeah.
Are you quite chill then in your spare time?
Not so much actually. I mean, I'm quite nervous and stressful, but I am trying to enjoy.
You always seem quite calm though. You don't seem like a nervous and stressful.
Really, I do. I think that because I kind of know that still it's gonna be stressful and I will be nervous. So I'm just like, trying to somehow to calm myself down and be, as I said, and enjoy the process.
Oh, it's an amazing experience, and it's the second time now for you. So you're kind of very honoured in that sense that you've been able to represent your country twice. So you might be nervous, but you must be loving the experience too. We hope you are. We hope you're enjoying it as well.
Yes, I am. As I said, I'm really enjoying everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'd love to know a bit more about you, kind of your journey to where you are now. So let's talk about young Monika. Like, when did you first discover music, and what was it that clicked in your head and thought, actually, I want this as a career. I want to be a singer when I'm older.
Well, I think that I was quite young. I was just 3-4 years, I guess, because. My parents, they're always telling me the story that basically we had piano at our house, and I was 3 years, and I could just sit down with the piano and play my own stuff, and it's very unusual with that young kiddo, so I discovered my love to music quite young, and then I was just like keep going, and I played piano. I was going to music school. I've learned how to play piano quite, I wouldn't say well, but I know some classic stuff I was learning, and somehow I discovered singing, that I kind of enjoying being on a stage and singing, and for me it was more stressful to play piano in front of the people. It was so stressful that sometimes I even got sick, because I was doing some competitions with my piano. And I even got sick a few times, so I was like, okay, this is maybe not very for me, but being on the stage and singing, it was like totally different. I was absolutely okay, stressful a little bit, but I could handle that, and I think that I was really and I understood that I'm really enjoying this, so I put myself more into like singing and doing that.
Do you remember the first time you performed on stage in front of people?
I actually do. Yes, I do. Yeah, it was in a music school, and I was singing. I don't know how to call it in English, but with sometimes kids can be very not crazy, but crazy in a good way. Like they can do something a little bit crazy for you, so it was, how do you call that kiddo? What's the name, or what's the word?
Like kind of like hyperactive? No?
Yeah, but this is like but there are another ways. I mean,
I know what you mean. I just can't think of the word for it.
Mysterious is no.
Mischievous.
Yeah, maybe that's, yeah.
I was a mischievous child.
Yeah, so I was singing a song about that kind of kiddos, because I was one of them as well.
What was it? It's not a song that you made up, or was it? Is it like a Lithuanian song?
No. It was written song. It was not my. It was. I didn't write that song. Yeah.
Oh, and how did you feel like them performing for the first time? Because obviously you were young.
Great. As I said, I was shocked that I'm not so stressful as with my piano. Even I was enjoying playing the piano, but like, oh my god. So now, sometimes I started to, in my concerts, in my shows, I started to play piano by myself for a song or two, and the first times they were so crazy. I was so scared to play piano in front of the people, even if it's just like a few chords, you know. And yeah, I'm so happy that I'm still, dealing with that, and now I can actually do that in front of loads of people.
Well, you can do it in front of a huge audience. And actually here in Liverpool, they've got, I don't know if you've seen the Eurovision pianos.
I saw that and I was playing it.
Oh, did you play it?
Yeah, I did.
What did you play?
Stay.
Oh, of course. But now let's roll forward a few years, and you're kind of at Eurovision for the first time. I want to know, like, what did that change in you, that whole experience of going to Eurovision was it 8 years ago?
Yeah, it was 8 years
I can't
ago.
believe it was 8 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, quite long time, yeah. But I think that, the experience I had in 2015, it gave me the confidence. And after Eurovision, I decided that, I really want to study music, because I started to do shows, and I released my first album. But with the first album I had help from other artists, and I really wanted to be more confident in creativity as well, in the music writing. So yeah, I went to study in London at BIM, British Irish Music Institute, and I think that without Eurovision I wouldn't have that in my mind, that I was always dreaming about that, but I wouldn't have that. It was like Eurovision was the last thing I think that I needed to say to myself that, okay, now you just need to follow your dreams, and because you're gonna just stay in some kind of like, other people are telling me what to do, and I shouldn't follow that. I should follow myself, and I should follow my dreams. Yeah.
Be yourself.
Exactly. Be yourself.
Well, it's so nice then to see you now at this moment when you're back at Eurovision on your, well, I say on your own, but you've got these amazing 4 girls with you as well. But kind of doing your, as a solo artist, doing it on your own with this new confidence that you've got. It's amazing to watch your journey. But like, how, I don't know, do you still feel like I have to pinch myself? I can't believe I'm doing this again, or?
Actually, no.
Good.
I feel quite confident with everything, and I think that because those 8 years I was studying, I was performing, I was having a lot of shows, so I've released a lot of music, and it's just like something I knew that I wanted, and even if it was not in my mind till November 22nd, but still, like, I have that in my dream, like in my head, and I'm just going for that, and that's it,
Yeah, and you've had huge support as well. Lots of people like really connecting with your song. How does it feel when you kind of see people's reactions, and how? Because I think people are taking a different meaning to the song. I don't know what you feel the meaning is behind the song, but how do you feel when you hear these stories and you see people's reactions about what it means to them?
Well, my aim was to come to Eurovision with this song and make the connection with people. So I feel blessed, I am so thankful for everyone who feels the connection, who puts some attention to the song, and just let them to feel. Because I think that nowadays we are so disconnected with our hearts and with our souls and ourselves, whatever you would call that, but that feeling is missing, and I was missing that, and this song is about the healing, the healing of my own soul, and finding the connection. And I wrote it personally, you know, from my own story. But I think that the day I released that song, it's not mine anymore.
Give it to everyone else,
I gave it to other people, and I'm receiving all of these messages and all that support and all that love, and they're saying that they are connected and they feel what I was, you know, putting in that song. So that's the beauty of the music. That's the beauty of life, you know, and that's the main thing why I am here, why I am writing music.
Yeah, and we have to talk about the 4 girls that are with you as well, because and I love how you bring them into it's a team performance, if you can call it.
Yes,
that.
it is.
Tell us about the girls as well, because I believe they're from the UK.
Yes, they are. So basically, one of the girls, Nicola, she's the reason why I'm in Eurovision, because I was not thinking to be on Eurovision stage till November 22nd. But on November 22nd, I went to Troybar because my vocal coach, she took me to Troybar in London, and I met Nicola, and she is a huge Eurovision fan. And just like a joke, I said to her that, oh, you need a ticket to Eurovision because Liverpool, London is very close. So maybe I should just go and try to represent my country, and then I can give you a ticket. Because I was like, I really want to make this person happy. She looks very nice. So yeah, that's the reason, you know. And I came back to Lithuania and I wrote the song in one evening. Basically in Latvia, I wrote the song in Latvia, but I wrote it in one evening with Chris Noah. And other girls, when I wrote the song, I called to Ora, my friend from uni, and I've asked her to, maybe she can, you know, call her other friends, and maybe they can join me on my Eurovision journey and on the stage.
They were like, I'll think about it, I'll see what I'm doing. No, what an amazing opportunity.
Yeah, so Ora, she called to Lean and Yvonne. Yvonne I already knew because she is from London Community Gospel Choir, and I have connection with that choir. I always, from the day we had the performance in Lithuania together, I feel like they are treating me as a family member, and I'm really appreciating this. So hello to London Community Gospel Choir. Yeah, so that's how everyone came to my song, you know. And in the first audition in Lithuania, I had 3 BVs, Ora, Lin, and Yvonne, but I had something in my head that I want to make the circle in a performance in the ending, because that's very powerful, and that's how Lithuanians, they were singing all these folk music, like some kind of rituals, the same as some kind of rituals. So I wanted to do that, and I know that I can have some more people on the stage. So I just straight away called to Nicola and I said that she needs to be on a stage because she's the reason why we are here, and I know that she's singing. So yeah.
So we've got Nicola to thank for this then, really.
Yeah. If you wanna, like, if we're gonna do well in Eurovision, and hopefully we're gonna do so, you should thank for Nicola. Everyone should thank for Nicola.
Oh, we think you can do well because we've seen the rehearsals, and it looks, even that moment, kind of when you all stood around in a circle singing to each other. It's just, for me, it's like it's really empowering and impactful. Yeah. And it's a bit of a moment on stage, I think, when people are going to see it.
Did you see the painting on the floor?
Have we seen that in the clip? I'm not sure if we've seen.
Yeah, so you're going to see that in the performance. We have very special paintings, which are, we took those paintings from old Lithuanian history. And they're like very powerful, as the phrase "chuta tuta" as well.
Oh, I just love how personal you've made everything about this.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know, but "chuta tuta", basically that phrase, you cannot translate it straightforward, but that means that phrase is like some kind of nature sounds, and it gives you a power to come back to your heart, body, and soul.
Oh, wow.
So, and connect them, and then live through the heart. And as I said it before, I think that this is very missing nowadays, especially in the West world. And yeah, maybe because I went to Nepal to volunteer, I saw how people are connected to the spiritual world, and I wanted to bring it back, and I got that, you know, connection there. And yeah, I think that's the a little reason why this is so, everything is so connected in my performance as well.
Yeah, you seem like I didn't know that you've been to Nepal.
Oh yeah, for 5 months.
Wow, and what were you doing in there? What were you doing?
I was volunteering. I was volunteering in a school in Sitapaila. There is like area, very local area. So yeah, I was volunteering in the school as a teacher for 3 weeks. And then I was just a little bit traveling with my friends. But I had the feeling in my heart that I want to do something more for that school. So I wrote a post on my social media, and I raised 15,000 euros per one night.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I came back alone in the school. And somehow in 1 week I found some volunteerings who would want to help me to do some reconstruction things in the school. So yeah, I managed to make a new hostel for the kids, because I don't know how, like, do you know, but in Nepal, in schools, some of the kids, they staying in a school for 5 months, for 6 months, for a year, and they're not coming back to see their families because their families are living in the mountains, and it's very hard to you know, back and forth from home to the school. So these families, they're like really struggling. Most of them, they're struggling with the money, but they are putting like every single penny to keep the kiddo in the school. Yeah. And they're living in a hostels, and that hostel, it didn't have like a proper shower and toilets, and I said to myself that I want to make, you know, the kids' life a little bit easier. Yeah, and also I decided that because that school didn't have the library, and I think that these kids, like 99% of these kids, they're not going to travel anywhere else in the world. So I wanted to create a library. We painted wall with world map because I wanted them to know where Nepal is, where Lithuania is, you know, to know where countries are in the world, because they can't travel. And sadly, as I said, all of them, they will not have that opportunity. But you know, you can travel through the like visuals and through the books. So that's why I decided that library is a great idea.
What an achievement, though. What an achievement. But yeah, well, it sounds like you've already had so much going on kind of in your life. But, you know, we have to go back to Eurovision, and we have to kind of put a message out there to get everyone to vote for you, because we need to get you through to that final. What message would you have for all of our viewers and all of your new fans as well? Because you've got a lot of new fans now through your performance.
So first of all, I want to thank for all of you for your support and love, and the main message of the song is to let yourself to heal, and let yourself to connect your body, mind, and soul, and live through the heart, because I think that this is so beautiful. The life is much more beautiful when you're free, when you're connected with yourself, because you can be yourself, and this is the achievement. So yeah, I'm wishing for everybody who is watching us this feeling.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask everyone to vote for Lithuania. Let's get Monika through to the final, because she deserves to be there. I could talk to you about some of your life experiences for ages, but we will catch you again, hopefully. And yeah, good luck we'll see you on the carpet tomorrow. But otherwise, good luck in the semi-final. We can't wait to see the full performance.
Thank you. Thank
you so much.